How you doing? I'm David Charvet. We're back with Theme Parks A Go-Go. We did a little shopping at Toontown. I love this outfit. It's great. Anyways,
Am I having a good hair day? Or
definitely,
what?
definitely. You kidding? Anyways, we want you to check this out while we do a little more shopping. We'll see you in a bit.
Hi, this is Dolly Parton, and welcome to Dollywood.
People around the world have come to know her through her music, also through her movies. But to her former neighbors in this rural part of East Tennessee, Dolly Parton is not only the hometown girl made good, she's the heart and soul of the local theme park.
Dollywood is located in the foothills of the Smoky Mountains in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and probably is one of the most quaint parks in the country. And the best thing that Dollywood really has to offer is the lineup of shows that they have. And, of course, Dolly, when she shows up.
Well, I met him on a Sunday and my heart stood still. A do-round, round, round, a do-round, round.
Dolly shows up in Dollywood as often as her performing schedule permits, but she's especially likely to be on hand when the park opens a new attraction.
All right, great. Thank you very much.
We decided to add a $7 million, 7-acre expansion dedicated totally to the 50s. So we have areas that I have named from things that have to do with my life. There's the Kaz Walker store. Kaz Walker is a man that owned a chain of supermarkets in this area. He sponsored a radio and television show had a country band, and I was part of one of those bands when I started at the age of 10. So I kind of dedicated a store to him. Uncle Bill's Guitar Shop. It's an area where you can go in and buy all sorts of things. We have Red's Diner. It's a drive-in restaurant, but actually this was the restaurant to go in Sevierville when I was growing up, where they had hamburgers, milkshakes, French fries, and that's what we're serving now, just like the old days.
Oh, and I wonder where she will stay, my little runaway.
We have every kind of music imaginable here in the park, from gospel to mountain music, the old folk music with the instruments. We make dulcimers here on the park. We have all these great craftsmen, and we have the crafts fair every fall where people come from all over the world that do all these wonderful crafts. It's like going back in time. We have all the wonderful things like it was 100 years ago in the Smoky Mountains.
Parts of Dollywood may be rooted in the past, but others deal very much with the present and the future.
Well, right now, we're in one of my favorite areas of the park. This is called the Eagle Sanctuary. We have a lot of birds of prey that have been injured, so we keep them here, and they lay their eggs. We have an incubator house on the other side of the mountain where we hatch the eggs, and then we actually do release the little bald eagles. We know they're bald because they keep combing their feathers over the top of their head. That's how we know they're bald eagles. But we're very proud of this. This is the National Foundation to Protect the Bald Eagle.
The bird sanctuary, the musical performances, and the crafts may be main draws of Dollywood, but there are also the rides.
We don't have what you call the world-famous roller coasters here. I often joke and say we don't have Space Mountain, but we have Twin Peaks. But actually, we do have the best non-roller coaster rides in the United States, like the Slide Winder, where you come plumb down the mountain. I'm as proud of this, if not more, than anything that I've ever done. It's very important to me. It's very personal to me. And I'm very involved in all of the park. It was a wonderful business move on my part, too, but it also has provided a lot of wonderful jobs for relatives of mine, friends of mine, neighbors that I grew up with. So I'm proud of the fact that I've brought something back to this area that we can all be proud of.
Dollywood is just one of several theme parks owned and operated by Silver Dollar City, Inc., whose flagship property in Branson, Missouri, was built around the town's very first tourist attraction, Marvel Cave.
The cave began to be built around. I mean, they discovered it back in the 20s, and then in the 40s, the Herschend family came in and bought it, and it just grew.
And around it grew a musical theme park. Music plays a major role in the life of Silver Dollar City. It's also the central theme of Opryland in Nashville, Tennessee.
Well, it's lonely, but I'm hanging in, hanging out till I'm with you again.
Opryland Park in itself was really the first show park. And that's a nice thing about Opryland, because they've stayed to their particular theme. The Wabash Cannonball, Old Mill Scream, a lot of their rides are very music-related.
And some of them are just plain fun.
Well, the Hangman at Opryland is definitely the biggest attraction. It's the first inverted roller coaster in this part of the country, and it's going to create a lot of press for the park itself.
Roller coasters and other rides may make news at Opryland, but that's not what most patrons come to experience. The shows are the main ticket here, as they are in Silver Dollar City or Dollywood, where entertainment always comes from the heart.
If you wanna know if he loves you so, it's in his kiss. That's where it is. Oh yeah, it's in his kiss. That's where it is.
From elegant singing to ear-piercing screaming, when E's adventure through America's greatest theme parks returns, it's all aboard the meanest, leanest coasters in the country.